Hi viewers, I'm Damnola Ogushaki and welcome to Vanguard News Report on Vanguard Live. Here are some of the stories that we're discussing on this hour. First, IPOB. Commissioner of Police, Delta State Command, Afis Inua, yesterday fingered the indigenous people of Biafra for snatching and robbing guns from police officers in the state since 2018, saying the command apprehended 10 members with 13 AK-47 rifles snatched and robbed on different occasions. Police also discovered 3 undercover training grounds operated by the group at Ibuzo, Okpanam and Ila communities in the state. Inua paraded 182 suspects, including 22 suspected kidnappers, alleged 66 cultists, and 53 armed robbers nabbed in the past 3 months. Publicity Secretary of the group, Mr. Imam Powerful, has since denied the story. The United Nations Children Funds yesterday expressed fears that an additional 950 children could die every day in Nigeria from preventive cases over the next 6 months as the COVID-19 pandemic disrupts services and threatens to weaken the health system. The Global Humanitarian and Developmental Aid Agencies also says about 6,800 more Nigerian maternal deaths could occur in just 6 months. Peter Hawkins, UNICEF Nigerian's country representative, said in his reaction, quotes, "We have made steady progress in reducing preventive child and maternal deaths in Nigeria over the last 20 years, and it will be devastating if that progress is lost or reversed, devastating for Nigerian families, communities, and for the country as a whole." End of quotes. President Muhammadu Buhari recently appointed former Minister of Foreign Affairs Ibrahim Gambari, 75, as Chief of Staff. The appointment elicited plaudits from many sections of the party. Reacting to the appointment, the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) congratulated Professor Gambari as a round peg in a round hole. The ruling party added that Gambari's experience and suitability for the strategic office of Chief of Staff was not in doubt. Also, National Chairman of the APC, Comrade Oshomole, also aided the appointment of Gambari as most sagacious, adding that the world-renowned diplomat and celebrated scholar will bring in a lot of value to the Buhari's administration in terms of new ideas. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar urged Gambari to fall back on his huge experience and expertise to make the most of the job. Also, immediate past President of the Senate, Saraki, urged Nigerians to lend their hand to Gambari. Northern Governors Forum, in a congratulatory message to Gambari by Chairman of the Forum and Governor of Plateau State, Simon Lalong, described his appointment as most deserving and timely. Now on to business story. The Federal Executive Council (FEC) yesterday revised the 2020 budget from 10.594 trillion naira that was signed by the President Muhammadu Buhari, from 10.594 to 10.523 trillion naira. FEC also approved the amendment of the medium-term expenditure framework in MTEF or 2020 to 2022. It will be recalled that the National Assembly had increased the 2020 budget from 10.33 trillion naira submitted by the executive to 10.594 trillion. Also, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar says that the revised version of the 2020 budget, a paltry difference of 71 billion naira, was grossly insignificant to heal the ailing economy. He further said that there was no noticeable difference between the former and the revised version of the budget. And that is all on this story, but when we come back, we'll be reporting more on sports.
Very well, we ran lower. So with the 10 numbers we can go in. Okay. Thank you. I came to be the one to lay the red carpet. I wanted to be the one to lay it. I wanted to be the one to lay it. Because you were not there. Because, this There's one young man called Bolaji Saad. He said you were colleagues at some point. So I told him, I said, he introduced me to you.
Welcome back to Vanguard Live. This is Vanguard News Report. I'm Damdola Ogunshakin. Now sports. There is more confusion over the identity of the club that presumably made an offer to sign Super Eagles over Victor Osimhen. According to reports, Chelsea submitted a bid for the Lily number 7. However, Bola, who claims to write for the FIFA's official website among others, has backtracked on his previous statement, which alleged that Chelsea were the Premier League team that slapped in a bid for the 21-year-old. Now he's claiming that the Lily have received an offer from Tottenham Hotspur, not Chelsea, for the Nigerian international. Seria A fails being cancelled, says. Seria A hopes of finishing the current campaign are in real jeopardy after the Italian government warned clubs that an entire squad faces 2 weeks in quarantine if one player or member of staff tests positive for coronavirus. A medical official from the Italian FA also said a stark warning to Seria A clubs, claiming the season may be cancelled if no solution is found amid the ongoing pandemic. Italy was one of the first countries in Europe to be hit by the deadly disease, and its top flight has been suspended since March 9. Italy's Seria A clubs had been given the green light on Monday by the government to start team training from May 18 with prudence. And those are the stories that we reported on this hours. Don't forget that you can get more details on the stories that we reported on our website, and that's www.vanguardngl.com. And you can always follow us as we have more shows that are coming up. But for now, it's bye from Vanguard News Report. I'm Daniela Mushaki.